Stein penned the famous line, "A rose is a rose is a rose." But Gertrude was wrong. A rose isn't always a rose. Sometimes it can be the sign of a miracle.
Good Monday morning, it's Memorial Day here at the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. And we're about ready to perk up the unofficial kickoff to summer with some perked up roses and Rosewood. As the faithful know, it's a TSR tradition to find magazines to highlight two of our all-time champion guilty pleasures. The Bachelor, which covers the roses, and Perennial, which covers Rosewood, Pennsylvania. Last year, we decided to turn it up into a terrific trio by perking it up with friends. You know, Central Perk. And we did that for a good chunk of 2023, mainly via OK Magazine with a couple of us weeklies thrown in for good measure. I don't know if we'll be able to do it this year as much as we did it last year, but I do know that for today's issue of Us Weekly, see, May 27th, today, Memorial Day, the highlights that we will discuss in here will be ones to talk about, with a fair amount of legitimacy in contrast to OK Magazine. What's really going on with Britney Spears? Well, with all due respect to her, and predominantly her fans, I really didn't care to know that much, but if I do care, it's always nice to rely on Us Weekly, as opposed to OK or, God forbid, the National Enquirer. They're more legitimate. They always provide the facts with just a little bit of buzz for good measure. Same deal with the other two stories, Johnny Depp and Brad Pitt and Inez de Ramon. Don't really care, but if you gotta care, go for the facts. So what do I do care about in here? Well, you're about to find out. We begin on the red carpet with Hollywood gems. Style stars stand out in a palette of luxe jewel tones. These are just some classic dresses modeled by Salma Hayek Penalt in a blue topaz blouse. My goodness. This is where the anti-fashion expert in me folks comes in. Balenciaga gown, April 17th. Lucy Hale in a ruby vintage Dior design, classic red, February 18th. 4 days removed from Valentine's Day, but she looks no less like a Valentine. I'll tell you one thing, Lucy Hale just might be the biggest representative of Perennial, at least for this TSR classic, whereas Jennifer Aniston, as you'll see in the next couple pages, is the biggest representative for Friends for this series. Oh yeah, and if it features Taylor Swift, well, you're gonna see Taylor Swift. In Peridot Hue Custom Gucci, January 7th. I'm not a Swiftie, but I gotta throw some of you Swifties out there who might be watching this a bone. And as for Jennifer Aniston, she's got a little something to say about TikTok. And why she's not gonna subscribe to it. It's just another thing that might ruin her life or somebody else's life. Why I don't have a TikTok and would never care to get one, I think the government's going a little too extreme on their ultimatum for TikTok. Either get sold or get banned. TikTok is bound to fight their ruling at every stage, just like all the creators are fighting as they can. As for me, well, I wish them the best of luck. I'm comfortable with my Facebook, my X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, and my Instagram. That's it. Moving on to some hot picks, we have here Colton Underwood soaking it up. How I wish I could have met him. Then again, I don't wish it that much. In any event, here he is, kicking back while celebrating the launch of the Framework at Social Wellness Club, Remedy Place, West Hollywood, May 7th. If I could throw a little bit of a clever TV shout-out, that's actually co-host Dana Ward's birthday. Happy late birthday, darling. I miss clever TV. You guys ready for a lighthearted conspiracy theory? Here goes. I believe that the unofficial kickoff to summer is also the unofficial kickoff to school dance season, particularly prom season. And before anyone starts planning their promposals, you might want to take some dress inspo from Heidi Klum and her daughter Letty, Brooke Shields and her daughter Warren, and my dream girl, Courteney and her daughter Coco. This is a look from 1998, was erected in 2019 for one of Coco's school dances. To quote hot mama Courteney over here, "I'm not one to hold on to things, but this was a damn good purchase." It may have faded a little bit, but it's no less striking. Without question, Courteney Cox was the true censor for this magazine. I first spotted this, by the way, at the New York Public Library, wondering if it would make a good candidate for Perked-Up Roses in Rosewood, and thanks to Jennifer Aniston, Rachel, and Lucy Hale, Aria, and Colton Underwood of The Bachelor, it technically qualified, but Courteney Cox, the love of my life, Monica, oh yeah, she makes this a surefire winner. But that's not all. In respect for the 25th anniversary of my all-time comfort show, Law & Order SVU, I want to pin the spotlight on Captain Olivia Benson, Mariska Hargitay, talking about her life on and off camera. And here she discusses her partnership with Perennial, particularly their Courageous Together pub-release project, aiming to make domestic violence shelters become pet-friendly, because many times, pets often are the last source of family that domestic violence victims have if they don't have children of their own. She also talks about working on the 25th season of SVU, pulling double duty as actress and director, some memorable moments from shooting the season, including working with her girl, Kelly Gittes, who plays Detective Amanda Rollins, and what's in the future for her and for SVU. Well, she's not eager to think too much in it. She would rather focus on living in the present with a joyful heart. Oh, additional entertainment. I wasn't going to highlight this, but I have a couple of Sandra Lee cookbooks in the works, plus I believe her debut fiction novel, The Recipe Box. She makes a big return to TV with Dinner Budget Showdown on the Roku channel, so just want to give her a small shout out here. To the side, unintentional. I don't buy a lot of semi-homemade cookbooks because, well, I think they're a bit too easy to buy. Because, well, they're ubiquitous at thrift stores where I come from. But you know what? This issue gets 5 out of 5 claps, thanks in large part to Captain Benson and to Monica Geller. Oh, my absolute dream. Anyway, there is no USA without us, and it certainly ain't buzzworthy without Us Weekly. You run along now and have a happy Memorial Day. And don't forget to stop and smell the roses and the coffee. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here. And make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.